Hey yo, this is your boy Mind Control. Come back with another video, and yes, we're working overtime. Another video, boy. So we're playing a deck since we already running the pendulums and the melodies. So we just kept that theme going on, and we sauced up another spicy deck. So granted, there's two variants of it. We're gonna show both of them at the end of the gameplay. But until then, sit back, get your popcorn, get your drinks, and relax. Cue the intro. And we're back, and we're going first. So we're playing our Star Pendulum, right? So we're playing Supreme King mixed with Melodious. Spicy, spicy, spicy deck. You see all these Ash Bakes with triple tactics in hand? Craziness. So we use Asinato, go into our first place, and we're going to make an incredible board, I may add. I'm pretty sure I'm going to add this into the preview at the beginning of the video because incredible board. So we do our plays, get the couplet, get another reframing, get the Melodious fusion card, use the pendulum, pendulum scale, and then the reframing on board to go into another bocce. We scale these up on the board, and we have still not normal summon. That's what made this deck so dangerous. So we we XCs both of the botches into the Odd Eyes Absolute Dragon. We get the Wings of Light. We get the Supreme King. We normal summon that out. Get the Supreme King Gate Magician. We go into something that we shouldn't have did. We should have did something else. But we get the Electromite. We just destroy the couplet. Add the Astrograph. Summon out the Astrograph. So what we should do, we should have got rid of this freaking Absolute Dragon, but it's all good though. We add another couplet to hand. So then we have to go into a synchro, which is kind of like not synchro, but SP Little Night, which is kind of like but it is what it is. You live and you learn, right? The board's still going to be amazing. Don't worry about it. Sit back and watch. So we get the Vortex Dragon. We got more advantage, way more advantage. So we use that. Summon out the reframing. Go into the grain. Now this card right here, this is our star. What is it? Kula. This card is pretty OP when it comes to how I use it. The activated effects of pendulum monsters this card point to cannot be negated. Remember that. Cannot be negated. So we pendulum summon a whole bunch of stuff. So we go ahead and grab us the Solo of Supreme. Go into, since we already have the material, go into Appaloosa, set this Secret Village, and we wait for their turn. So they got Ignister. So we pretty much press yes to everything. Press yes to everything. We have enough gates to go around, right? So we got subtraction. We don't really care about that. So this is where the fun happens, right? Now remember, pendulum monsters' point 2 cannot be negated. So what happens? We blow up the board. Emotional damage. We can get a board wipe for free. Tell me I'm not cooking, bro. Let's go to another replay. And we're back. And we're going first. Again. So this one will be a little bit more sinister than the last. But we good. We got enough gas in hand to, last us some time. So we use the reframing, summon that out, get a couplet. Go ahead and get our fusion card. I would just say the Melodious Polymerization. Pretty deeper than that. But yeah. Do that. Go into a bocce. put that in the extra deck zone, which I feel like was a mistake. Should have did that, but never punish, like my boy say. Cali, never punish. So we scale up real quick. We get another refrain. We go into Beyond the Pendulum. We grabs, and then we also get a draw. We grab a card, get a draw. What are we drawing to? We draw into a Foolish Barrier. A little too late for that. And we get a Supreme King. We immediately Pendulum Summon, because why not, right? Boom, boom. We go into our Soul of Supreme, right? Because why not? We already got the formula. Let's not mess it up, right? We go into get up Beyond the Pendulum. We get Ogre. Feels bad. So immediately we just use our special summon effect as quick as possible. Because why not, right? So he ogres us. We get the Supreme King back to hand. And we go into our same play. We didn't change nothing up. Got a Kula. We got a Supreme King. Trap card face down. And then we're playing against, what you think? Tenpai, Dora. Now granted, that Ogre was very well placed. But at the same time, he not stopping no show. What that song say? One monkey don't stop no show. Now let's look at how well we placed this board wipe, because we're going to get a board wipe. He did not summon into anything great. I mean, draw into anything great that can clean our back row, which would have been good on his part. So we wait for him to use that summon effect, get that on fill, and then we board wipe. Granted, I should have not let him activate Primera, but it is what it is. I'm not scared at all, because he already used a normal summon. So at this point, we're good to go. And when people see that card, they don't think I can be at the board wipe, and that's what catches them by surprise every time. Let's go to another replay. And we're back, and we're going first again. So if we're going first in a format like this, then it means one or two things. We're going first because we won a coin toss, or we're going first because they made us go first. All in all, it's always never a good look. But I digress. We're still good. So he gamma us, and this is prior to the jump being limited to 1. So it's not as lucky as you think it is, and kind of feels bad because we kind of needed that on board. So now we're working a little backwards, right? So now we're doing all this BS, but at the end of the day, we got the Pegasus, and we was able to Pendulum Summon, which allows him to get the effect. But guess what? We had to throw the junk in the graveyard because, yeah, we value the Solar Supreme King higher than we would value the freaking other one. So we summon Electromite, get the Astrograph, summon out the Astrograph, and we're basically cooking with grease, boy. We're cooking with grease. So we use the Supreme King, summon that out. We go into our same place because we already got the Soul of Supreme. We go into an SP Little Knight just in case we need some removal, which I doubt it, and then we set the Imperm and the Supreme King down. The Soul of Supreme King. So he get the Tundra, or whatever the shit called, and we immediately board wipes. Because even if he does have Kaiman, which he does, we're okay with that. And now we're able to use Supreme King, and then we board wipe him indefinitely. So he kind of played himself. And that is the replay. Let's go to another replay, shall we? And we're back. And we're going second. With an evenly matching hand? Feels good, brother. Feels good. And you know, we playing against Goldie, so you know what kills Goldie? A single Ash or Imperm. So he goes into Emancipator Rising, which kind of sucks because, yeah, you know, we try to bait him out. So we use Foolish Barrel, and then he just let that rock. So we like, alright, let's use Evenly Match. He let that rock too. So he's like, man, do something, bro. So we use Reframing. He drawing Wildbirders. So then we use triple Tactic Talent, and we didn't think that he was gonna negate this, but it only makes sense because what other cards I have to pretty much, you know, go into. So yeah, it only made sense. So then he's sitting on a 3,000 point beater, and he didn't even attack us. So now we have an opportunity to pretty much go into plays, and then he negates this also. Which, you know, in retrospect, I didn't play it smart. I should have did the reframing first, but it is what it is. So I go into Electromite, Beyond the Pendulum, use Beyond the Pendulum, and this is where things start to go south, and I realized that, you know, this deck has some flaws, and what went into that is the couplet only allowed you to special summon light monsters, and initially I did not notice that. So yeah, and on top of that, I didn't even negate the Ash, so that was on my fault also. So it is what it is. You know, you live and you learn. But at this point, this is when I realized, yeah, I kind of messed up. So we bring back the Drill Swarm, get the Supreme, and this is when I realized I didn't have the other monster to throw Supreme in the graveyard to summon it out. So I just opted in to go into a Appaloosa. Attack for 32 and then pass turn. But subpar board, he got 4 cards, we got 3 negates. So we go to Lifeless Leaf Fish, which is an easy clap. We all know Goatee lose to a single Ash most times. And then that's all you have, he pass turn. Like, come on now, bro. Kind of feel bad for him a little bit, but not really. So then we Pendulum Summon, thinking that we can Pendulum Summon more cards in hand, but we cannot Pendulum Summon the Astrograph because of the couplet. And I think at this point, this is where I switched decks. But we still got the win regardless. But yeah, that's where I seen the ceiling with this deck, and then it didn't feel well. And we're back, and we're going first, and this is the reinvented deck that we came up with. So we first use the Spring King, get our gate, use the Drill Swarm, summon out the Spring King, and this is how combos should happen, right? Get our 8 skill, whatever you want to call it, the scales. We got scales right. We got Electromite. We do the regular destroy, add Astrograph, summon out Astrograph, the sorcerer, and these are all B&Bs at this point. Summon it out, get another Spring King Dragon, draw into another Maxi, and from this point, this is where we make a decision: do we go into Cola or do we go into Exceed the Pendulum? And then we need the 4 arrows pointing down, so that's why we opted in to go into the Cola. But we summon out so many monsters that it's not even funny, for real. So we use these 2 and go into Draco back, I believe. Yep. Go into Draco back. Add the Secret Village. Pitch out the Supreme King Magician. And that's when he decided to do his plays, right? But he don't know that he still got the flip it face up. Well, he can't activate it, so yeah. He ain't gonna be able to flip it face up anyways. So we're going to Exceed the Pendulum to get more advantage. And then we summon out the Magician, go into Odd Eyes, and that's why I think we go into the freaking Appaloosa on top of that. Too much advantage. So now you see the other Melodus had a ceiling. This is fucking ridiculous. Now, what do we have? We have a board wipe. We have, you can't use no spell cards. We have 2 negates and an omni negate with a maxi on top of that. That is disgusting. And this is easy claps. You cannot do anything right now. That's finito, bro. Finito. Everything's gone. And he already knew that I chain blocked it, and he realized, oh shoot, he's about to clean my whole board out. Yes, I am. I hate Labyrinth, and that was a Labyrinth player. But let's go to the last replay. And we're back, and we're going second for the final replay. So, Absolute King, Jack back, or Back Jack, Link Karibo, we already know the play. Go ahead and look at the top 3 cards on top of your deck. So, we're working with something peculiar, right? We have a bunch of starters in the deck, and then, yeah, this is where it boils down to. He dimensional barrier the pendulum monster, so now we can't special so many pendulum monsters. But he don't know that we have the poison on our side. But he Drama Cannon, Drama Karma, Drama Karma or Cannon, Drama Karma Cannon. Yeah. So of course he has the furnitures in his hand. So we use the wings, add that to our hand, and then we get rid of it. So he don't have anything to negate it. Everything's on the field. So he used Bit Welcome. We of course ash that. That's an easy ash. Like if I had never seen one myself. Super easy ash. And then he used Absolute King Backjack, and he got another Druma Karma Cannon. Come on now. Come on now. So we use the Drill Swarm. You get the Spring King. Flip that face up. He flip everything face down. I'm like, alright, bro. This is starting to get old, right? So we scale up, so we can at least get some cards on the board, right? Boom and boom. So we get the Spring King. We get the solo Supreme King, and then he Druma Cannon us again. 3 of them, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, yeah, you 3 times in one freaking battle. But let's go into the deck list. And we're back. And this is the first deck list that we played with. And as you can see, it's pretty extensive when it comes to the cards. So we have 3 Dark Drill Swarms. We got the Pegasus. We got 3 Light Drill Swarms. I think that's what it is. Light Worm. 3 Reframing. 2 Couplets because of the Electromite, so we can destroy it and then put in get another one. Astrograph. 1 Supreme Gate 0. 3 Supreme Gate Magicians. It's supposed to be one of these. And then a Foolish Barrel. Foolish Burial with this one. And then we got 3 Ostinatos, Triple Tactics, Melodious the Fusion Monster, I make hard, Secret Village, 2 White Wings of Light, 2 Carpet of Grace, Imperms, and then Soul of King Supreme. With the extra deck we have the normal stuff, the normal package. Got the Spring King just in case we is on our turn, so we destroy it, so we overlay it with this one. We have the Prominence for the Draco if we don't have it drawn in hand, which probably, I think I played 6 duels. We drew into it every time we summoned it. We got the Borload, just in case we have the Draco back already, we can just go into a Borload. And everything else is pretty standard, and then the Colia, Jesus. Yeah, the Colia is yeah, one of those monsters, one of them cards that we doing good on. With that being said, let's go to the second deck list. And here's the second one, the star of the video. I think this is the most optimal way, if you want to play pendulums, to yeah, play it this way, because this is a lot more decent in my opinion. So we have the staples, we have a Nibiru, Wisdom Odd Eyes, which basically can, you know, shift from either the double iris or the purple poison. Purple poison is pretty much good for removal. So if it destroys, if it get destroyed or sent to the grave or banished, it still destroys a monster. Or face up on the extra deck, still destroy a monster. So this is good, great for removal. The double iris, we already know what that's for. We can grab the Star Pendulum Graph, or we can the Time Pendulum Graph, which basically are great cards. This one don't let it be targeted. This one basically is removal. And then if we have Purple Poison, it's double removal. Great cards. Then we got the Dark Jewel Swarm, 3 of those. We got the Pegasus. We got 3 of the Light Jewel Swarms. These 2 monsters basically synchro 8. Then we can go into either the Warlord or the Prominence. And we already know what that is. That's Secret Village all the way. We got the Gate Zero, Astrograph, the Supreme King Magician. Then we doing 3 Dark Shrines because we don't need the freaking Foolish Barrel because we're pretty much just throwing this in the graveyard. So we could probably lower this down to 2, but and then up the imperms to 2. But it is what it is. This is what I have, and this is what been working well. We got the triple tactics. We got the Secret Village, Call of the Graves, 2 Wings of Light, Supreme, and then we have the staple shit in the extra deck. I think only thing we added for another one is we got Elf, because we can use that to summon back the Electromite to recycle the same thing going on again. Also, we have the Zealantis, just in case we want to summon everything back, and we can summon back the Electromite, and we can do it again. So we can pretty much loop this effect. With that being said, hold on, I sneeze. Apology. But with that being said, this is Mind Control. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you like about the video. Tell me what you didn't like about the video. Tell me if you want to run this deck. This deck is a lot cheaper than the voiceless voice melodious deck. I think pretty much you only spending money on this Supreme King Gate Magician, and you don't even have to run Pegasus, to be honest. This is just some tech cards that, you know, synchronize pretty well. And then you got the Supreme King and the Gnister from the extra deck. But like, and then also the Supreme King and the Kulia. But besides that, I think this Pendulum deck is probably one of the cheaper ones. And I think if you want to play Pendulums and confuse your opponent with a bunch of text that they do not want to read, then this is one of them decks to do. And Double Iris has additional effects. We're not going to get into that. If you want to see another video of this deck, comment down below. Tell me that you want to see another video. I'll make another video. So we're going to get back to the aliens after this, but we have to do a little side quest to play decks I like to play a little bit and get some wins in. But with that being said, this is your boy Mind Control. Like, comment, subscribe, and see you next time. Cue the outro.